Earlier today, developers Omega Force, the studio behind the Dynasty Warriors franchise, in partnership with EA, announced their new game, Wild Hearts, which is regarded as a twist on a hunting genre popularized by Capcom's Monster Hunter series. Now, before the official reveal, there was news circulating that EA was partnering with Koei Tecmo and Omega Force to make a Monster Hunter competitor, and as a fan of Monster Hunter since the PSP release of Monster Hunter Freedom, I was genuinely interested in seeing or learning more about this upcoming title. And today, an official trailer of Wild Hearts was shown, going over a few elements of the game, and if you haven't watched it yet, I'm surprised you found this video before seeing the trailer, but you should definitely watch it, as well as read the blog post, which I'll link down below. The game takes place in a feudal Japan-inspired location called Azuma, a land that is being ravaged by once peaceful creatures known as the Kimono, who have fused with their environments, granting them the power of nature to reshape their surroundings. As a visitor to the land of Azuma, you are tasked with hunting the Kimono using various weapons and tools, as well as the power of ancient Kawakiri technology to create different structures and to aid in your fight. And that's mostly the trailer, as well as some action scenes of the combat and a cutscene that reminded me of the opening of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. But I want to do a bit of a breakdown of what was shown in the trailer. Starting with the gameplay, while this is a bit of an oversimplification since we only have so much information to go by, it seems that if you're familiar with Monster Hunter and other hunting games, the game seems to have a similar flow in combat. For weapons, we were shown a katana, which can stretch similar to Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur. Just a guess, but I'm assuming it's a form of the sword, similar to how you have the axe mode and the switch, or the blade mode and switch axe in Monster Hunter, or it could be tied to the mechanics surrounding the Kawakiri power. There's a umbrella weapon for those who want to be Mary Poppins on the battlefield, and a bow. I expect there to be more weapons to choose from, as one of the main draws of Monster Hunter is having an option of 14 different weapons to choose from, with all of them offering their own unique playstyles. So not only are you learning the weapon, but you're also learning how to use its strength and weakness against the various unique monsters that you come across in the game. Now, I'm not really expecting 14, but maybe 6, similar to the number found in Dauntless, would be a good enough variety, I think, as long as, well, there's plenty of variety in how the weapons feel and play. For the Kimono, the main enemies of the game, we were shown the Nest Stalker, which I will label Icy Boy, Bull Drone, King Tusk, the Fire Boy Lavaback, and the Giant Earthy Boy Earthbreaker. And there were 2 others which I don't think we were given their name, but I believe it was a giant mouse and a giant bird. Now, for the main unique aspect of the game is the aforementioned Kawakiri power, allowing you to create various tools on the battlefield, such as a scalable structure, allowing you to attack from above, a time bomb, and a harpoon ballista, allowing you to bend down the kimono. Now, it definitely reminds me of the barrel bombs in Monster Hunter, the pitfall traps, shock traps, as well as the wire bug from Monster Hunter Rise, but I'm sure there will be more options, and we'll see, or I can't wait to see how those will be utilized throughout the game. So just a lot of questions, but again, I'm looking forward to it. So that said, again, I definitely am looking forward to a in-depth look of the game, as I'm wanting to know what other elements will make up the overall gameplay, such as learning more about the enemies and how they fight, element systems such as weakness and ailments, build crafting with perks and armor set bonuses, the story, more on the Kawakiri powers, and so much more. Just so many different systems that make Monster Hunter what it is and why it's so enjoyable to play. So I really want to learn more about this game and just how it plans to properly compete with Monster Hunter. The game is set to release next year on February 17th, so I'm sure we won't have to wait too long for more information before it's out, or at least I hope that's the case. But that's it for this video. If you did check out the trailer, comment down below and let me know what you thought of the game. Also, if you're a Monster Hunter fan, I have to ask, what is your favorite entry as well as your preferred weapon? Personally, I would consider Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate as my favorite from the 3DS, and I kind of make it a habit to use all the weapons, and by all the weapons, I have it set up to where, if I hit a weapon usage 100 times when you check your Hunter card, then I stop using that weapon, go to the next one, 100, go to the next one. That said, I always fancy myself more of a greatsword guy, just going up for that Mega Charge Ultra attack and then feeling dead inside when you totally whiff the charge attack, so that's always fun. But anyway, that's about it for this video. And last thing, the YouTube thing, liking, sharing, subscribing, if anything fancies you, I greatly appreciate it. But until next time, you guys take care.